Hey guys, welcome to the Creative Arena. So this is the part 3 of our text review animation series. If you've not seen the part 1 and the part 2, there's a link in the description of this video where you can see it. So in this particular tutorial, we'll be talking about the Scrambled Text Reveal Animation, where I'm going to show you multiple ways of creating Scrambled Text Review Animation, either on loading or on scroll trigger and even on hover effect. Okay, so at the end of this tutorial, we're going to create scrambled text animation of different types, and I'll provide you the code and walk you step by step explaining each of the properties of this scrambled text plugin that we'll be using on the Elementor page builder. So without further delay, let's dive in and get started. In our Elementor editing screen, what I'll do here is a quick one, just add a flexbox container, select the structure here. For the minimum height, I change the unit to VH and give it a value of 100. Justify content to the center and align item to the center. Go to the style option. Background type, I set it to classic and give it the background color, just basic structure design. Go to the add element and add the heading widget. Now set the heading tag to H1. Now in your case, you don't need to set this to H1. I just want to make it a little bit bigger, so I don't need to do much more editing here. And all I just need to do is to come over here and change the color to white like this. So we now have the scrambled text like this, just a simple basic design. So what I'm going to do next is I'll come over here to add element, and then I'll search for the HTML widget, and I'll drag this and drop it right below, and then go to my code editor. This is the basic code we're going to use and start off with. I'll just copy it, come over here and paste it. Now I'm going to explain to you every line of code here so you understand and you're able to tweak it to suit whatever you want to do. Okay, now over here, this is our GSAP CDN, and then this is the Scrambled Text plugin we're using here. Okay, and then we've registered the plugin here, and this line registers the plugin, and over here we're using the GSAP tool. What this does is it defines which text will show after the scrambling is done. Okay, so now over here, these are the classes we're using. As you can see, we're using this Elementor native class. This is Elementor class here. Now the reason we're using this is if we should use only this class, for some reason Elementor tend to add more div boxes for each heading text. So if we should target just this, our custom class, it won't really give us what we want for the text here. So but I believe in subsequent version of Elementor that will be fixed, like the version 4. So in the version 4, if this code does not work for you, all you just need to do is to come and remove this particular Elementor heading class here and then work with just this class here. Okay, so I'm just going to copy this class here. This is the class we'll be using. So I just copy the class here and then come over here to our scrambled text and then go to the advanced settings, come down to where we have the class, and then I'm just going to paste this class there. Then I'll come back to our code and I'll explain to you what's all these parameters here, what they stand for and what they do for us. So now for the duration, now we'll set the duration to 2. So what the duration does is it determines how much time should it take to review. That is, how much time it takes for your whole animation to review. Now you need to make sure that your review delay is always lower than your duration. That is, this review delay here is always lower than your duration. Okay, now over here we have the text. Now this text here is, as you can see, we have this written here, the original text. What this means is that once we load our script, what we're going to see here is just this original text here with a little bit of scrambling. Then this original text will review, nothing fancy, no new text, just like to show some form of interaction on the website. Okay, and then we can just preview that. Let's preview it and then see what we're talking about. Okay, so now we'll preview this. We're going to see we now have this, and this is the same text we'll have here, is the same text we'll have here. So when you refresh, you're just going to have that scrambling and then it will review this text. So now that is what this original stands for. This one here, that is what it stands for. So however, if you wanted to review something else, you just replace this text here to whatever you want it to review. Okay, but that is when you're doing something further, like going to talk about the hover or the scroll trigger reveal animation. Okay, so this charts here, this particular one here, now what this does is these are the letters that show during the scrambling. It can be any kind of letters. However, if you go to the GSAP website, you can see here for the charts, they have some predefined options here for you. As you can see, you can use either the uppercase and lowercase. You can use either uppercase. Now, once you copy this out here, and then you come back here to your code and you change this here, it's just going to use some random uppercase text. Let's publish this and let's view. So you can see it's not uppercase text. Now, when you come back here, you can see other options, like you can use this XO, and then this is the one I copied here. This is the one I used. Kind of like it. You can use this, or as the case may be, whatever you want as the case may be. Okay, so I just like this one here. That was why I use it here. So I'm just gonna replace this with it. Okay, so now this is the review delay. Now what the review delay does is it defines how much time it should scramble before starting to review, starting the review process. How much time it takes for it to scramble before the review process starts. Like I told you initially, this review delay has to be lower than the duration for your code to work effectively. Okay, so that's why we'll have it set to 0.3. And now for the speed, what the speed does is it defines how quickly should the scrambled text switch. Okay, so that is just this is just a basic scrambled text reveal animation that we've done here. Now I'm going to show you the next one. This is the unload scrambling text reveal animation. Okay, it just unload and it doesn't change your text. The next one we'll be talking about is the scroll trigger scrambled text reveal animation. Okay, so now I've already written the code out for that one, so I'm just gonna replace this code here with that one. So I'll just go over here to my code editor and copy this one here for our scroll trigger animation. All right, so I'll just come over here and I'll replace this one here with it. Okay, so what we'll have here is, as you can see, this is the CDN for the GSAP, CDN for the Scrambled Text plugin, and that of the scroll trigger has been added as well. Now we've registered both the Scrambled Text plugin and the scroll trigger plugin. Over here, we still have basically what we'll have in our start off code. That is the text scramble and then the Elementor heading here. I've already explained to you what the duration does, the text. Now this text here, initially we set it to original, which was the original text we had in our front end. Like this text here, it doesn't change. Now in this situation, we now set a second scrambled text review, which means that when we scroll to a particular point on our screen, this second text will review with scramble out the original text, and then we'll now have this new text reviewed on scroll. I've explained to you what the charts, this particular section is, and how you can replace this option here to either uppercase and so on. And then the review delay, I've explained speed. Now what we'll have here is the twin length. Now we'll set it to false. Now if you should go to GSAP documentation for scrambled text. Now the twin length, what this does is, in a situation where your original text, the length of your original text and that of the replacement text is different. For example, the original text is 50 characters and then the replacement text is now 100 characters. Now, during the process of scrambling, now what this does is this twin length property, what it does is it gradually moves from 50 to 100 instead of jumping immediately to 100, depending on how you want it. So if you want it to jump immediately, you set it to false. But if you want it to go gradually, you set it to true. Okay, so that is why we have our set to false, so that it jumps immediately. Okay, so over here we now have our scroll trigger option here, and then we can see it starts from 65% from the top. Okay, so now when we publish this, before we do that, let's create room for scrolling. So I'm just gonna add another box here. Come over here, give it a minimum height VH of 100, and then we're just gonna publish this. Okay, so now we'll come over here. Let's refresh this. Okay, so now we'll come over here and we scroll down. You can see what happens. Now we'll get here. You can see we now have our animation take place. Okay, so that is it about adding the scroll trigger based scramble text reveal animation. Now the next one I'm going to show you is creating the hover effect animation. That is, the animation takes place on hover. I'll go to my code editor And then I'm just going to come over here to where I've written the code for that one. I'll copy it out. And then I'll come back here and I'll replace this code here with it. Okay. So now what we have here is basically the same, but however, you can see now we've removed the scroll trigger plugin from our CDN, and then also we only register the Scrambled Text plugin now. Now we can see over here we now have this constant hover text, and then we now have the original text as well. So now this hover text here, this is the value you will change to whatever value you want to review on hover. Okay. All right. So every other thing here, I've already explained them out. Okay. So now let's click on publish. And now let's come over here. So now when you scroll down, you get to this point here, you can see we have our scrambled text review. Now when I hover here, you see we're going to have it scrambled and review this. And when I take over the cursor, it goes back. And when I hover, we'll now have it like this. Okay, so whichever scrambled text animation you want to use on your website, I've given you the basic build on how to go about them. You can change them, and also in the code that will add to the description, I will add other variations that you can work with and then create wonderful scrambled text review animation on your website. Okay, so we've come to the end of this tutorial. If you've learned something new from this tutorial, remember to give this video a thumbs up, and if you're new to our channel, remember to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so you get notified first whenever I drop a new video. Feel free to drop a comment wherever you have a question or suggestion, and I'll do well to attend to as much as I can. But until then, see you on our next video. Bye bye.